So welcome back guys to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about, do we take reviews too seriously? Now, I think reviews are very important. I think if you're wanting to go to a restaurant, or if you're wanting to see how a business rates, I mean, it's nice to hear feedback from other people, how movies are, so you don't spend those ridiculous theater prices to go watch a movie that could be a complete dud. Or even with games, spending 60 bucks a pop on something that's probably really lackluster. But let's just face it, reviews are just glorified opinions. That's all it is. Unfortunately, a lot of people look at those opinions as the gospel, as facts, and they miss out on a lot of good stuff. Now, what originally made me want to bring up this topic was the release of Sonic Forces. Now, I have to say, I have not played Sonic Forces. I watched a little bit of gameplay. I've seen a couple of reviews, and I know some friends of mine who have gotten it, and honestly, it's a mixed bag. Some of my friends who've played it have said it's actually an okay game. It's not amazing, but it's okay. While you have the other people on the other camp that you can definitely tell they have not played the game and they're completely trashing it because their favorite reviewer just didn't like it and it just ruined their weekend. And that, my friends, is where I feel like reviews shouldn't be taken that seriously. I think reviews should be looked at as kind of a starting point to see exactly if you want to excel in that direction. The reason why I say that is because there's a lot of old games out there that people hold in such high regard, and they make videos about it, and maybe it's the nostalgia, but I have an issue right here of GamePro, the PlayStation Complete Encyclopedia. I made a video about this about a year ago, and this is like every PlayStation 1 game reviewed by GamePro. What I thought was really interesting is there's some reviews in here that I'm like, holy crap, they hated this game back in like the early 90s or mid 90s, and now it's like these games are like, oh my god, this is like the best RPG ever. The reason why I say that is because I'm looking right here, Lunar Silver Star Story Complete for the PlayStation 1. Now, this is an excellent JRPG. It was a remake of the Sega CD version, and they added a couple of things to it. But overall, GamePro wasn't too happy about it. Let me just read you guys what they said about this. They're like, RPGers have been eagerly, first off, RPGers shouldn't be just like RPG fans. But anyway, RPGers have been eagerly waiting a PlayStation version of the Sega CD classic Lunar the Silver Star Story, or Silver Story. This is definitely shows its age. Many other games now surpass Lunar in quality, style, and substance. Even if you're a fan of the Sega CD version, this game is only worth the nostalgia rental. And the thing is like, it's not that old. Like, they made this review in '99, and Lunar came out, what, like just probably a couple of years before. But what was really interesting, they gave the graphics a 3.0, the sound 3.0, control 3.0, and fun factor 2.5. That is something crazy. And the thing is if I was someone who just followed reviews and I never actually played games just out of curiosity, I would have never played Silver Star Story on the PlayStation 1. Now, I will say the Sega CD version is better, but it's not a 2.5 in fun factor. Unless you just got done playing Final Fantasy VII and you go back and play it. But that's my point. I feel like a lot of people sometimes miss out on a lot of good games simply because they look at reviews, or they watch, their favorite YouTuber say something bad, and they're like, yeah, I'm not even going to play it. And as a YouTuber, I tell you guys, if I make a review, it's just my opinion. Look at it, I want to express it, but if you still enjoy the game or you still want to play it, by all means, go try it out, But it's so funny, But I would love to hear your thoughts about this, guys. Do reviews get taken way too seriously? Do we spend more time looking at the Metacritic score than go in the red box and just trying out the game? I'd love to hear some of your thoughts on the comments below. And if you guys want to stay in the know and find out what else is coming out on this channel, be sure to hit the bell. The bell's going to be beside the subscription button, and this will notify you whenever there's a future video on this channel. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, happy gaming.
Can't get enough of Excess Gaming Podcast? Be sure to check out our audio podcast on podomag.com. You can also subscribe to us on iTunes. And if you have a YouTube channel or podcast you'd like to share, be sure to check us out on Facebook on our group page and join the community. As always, guys, thank you so much for all the support and happy gaming.